Hello everyone, welcome to another insightful episode of Studio Talks by CIO&Leader, where we bring you exclusive conversations with technology leaders driving digital transformation across industries. Well, today we are honored to have with us Dr. Vineet Bansal, Group CIO at Surya Roshni Limited. Dr. Bansal has over 24 years of experience leading IT teams across manufacturing, retail, and pharma sectors. He has played a critical role in driving robust IT frameworks, spearheading large-scale transformations, and guiding organizations through data transformation and AI integration. Well, currently at Surya Roshni Limited, which is renowned for orchestrating successful data transformation, Dr. Bansal is driving innovation through technology implementation. And today we'll be discussing Surya Roshni SAP implementation, the role of technology in business growth, and the future of data transformation. Dr. Bansal, welcome to Studio Talks.
Thanks, Jatinder. I'm excited to be here and looking forward insightful conversation with you.
So, I'm indeed. It's a pleasure to have you at our show. To begin with, just wanted to understand the SAP implementation project which you have been leading at Surya, that is driving operational efficiency and creating a lot of noise. So, could you share some thoughts about the journey and the kind of challenges that you have faced so far?
Surya Roshni is growing very fast pace, and to scale with the pace of growth of Surya Roshni, there is a need of a system which is scalable, which is robust. This journey was started to give a boost to Surya Roshni, to improve their operations efficiency, to centralize their data, and the analytical part, like the data in real time can be analyzed so that the information is available to the users, so that the decision making can be faster.
So decision making can be faster. Of course, it's a great initiative. So, but I'm particularly interested. Probably our viewers are particularly interested. Like every major transformation comes with its own set of challenges. As a senior technology leader, what were the key challenges that you faced, and how did you address that?
So the key challenges, like most of the organization space, is obviously the change management.
Mhm.
And the data migration, because in when the companies are using legacy system,
Mhm.
so they have lots of historical data that need to be migrated to the new system, and the data is not in the shape which should be for SAP implementation. So the data cleansing and to migrate the data should be aligned with SAP, right? So these are few challenges which are there, and definitely the main challenges is the user training, because users are using the old system. They have not used any advanced system. So to train them to the new system is also a challenge. So these are few challenges and which are there in Surya Roshni as well.
You particularly mentioned about change management. In one of my previous stints at a major consulting firm, I was driving change management communication, and like you said, the user awareness was very low about a specific transformation project, and that really created a lot of confusion within the employees and of course in the circle. So could you highlight that how critical is this change management aspect, and which are these best practices that a CIO and IT leader uh, should keep in mind while getting into any kind of transformation project?
Yeah, so the main management start from the top,
Yeah.
right? So that is to be driven from the leadership,
Hmm.
from the head of the departments.
Hmm.
So once the mindset of the HODs and their department supervisors and their department people, so that alignment is required, and that is driven from top to bottom.
Hmm.
So the change management from top to bottom is very much required, because when they are aligned, then any kind of implementation can happen smoothly.
Hmm. So was it aligned in your organization, or did you take some specific steps which helped you manage the transition very smoothly?
No, I think because users are very aligned, very comfortable with the old system because they are using that system quite a long time, and definitely the resistance to change is there because there are when you're switching from old system to new system, there are few screens or there were few screens where you are not comfortable to enter the data in a way like you were entering in the old system. So that's what the change management is where we have to tell them, we have to train them, and the role of HOD is critical here because they have to tell them like the benefits you're going to get from the new system. So to get the benefit, you have to use that system and so that the information can be fetched from the system.
Data analytics play a very critical role in any in success for any organization today. Uh, how is Surya Roshni using data-driven insights to improve customer experience and engagement?
The data analytics is must because when you start to see the benefit of the new system, so that comes from the analytics and the sales part, like when you want to analyze the sales data, when you want to analyze the market sentiments. So all these comes from the data analytics. But the data should be there at the backend, and that data can be brought into the data analytics system. So data is backbone definitely, and that data is accurate, so you will get the accurate output of out of it.
So Vinayji, any specific challenges that you face, you and your organization faced while migrating from Oracle in-house ERP to SAP HANA?
So the challenge is the data migration foremost because and we also face the same challenge because data is not in shape of the new system. So you have to massage the data and you have to clean the data because when you are running your old system, so that data is not clean. So and data is not in the format, you have to bring that data in the format of new system. So these are the challenges where you stuck up. When you are implementing a new system, there might be data which is not available in the old system. So that data you also have to prepare.
Yeah.
So definitely the data migration is a big challenge when you're moving to any system.
So, looking ahead, we are all talking about the new age technologies, AI, agentic AI. I understand yours being a manufacturing firm. But are there any plans to integrate AI chatbots or automation in your digital engagement strategy?
Yeah, in lighting business, definitely this is required because that is a customer-driven division where the customer support is very important. Yeah, we will look into it, and when after the this implementation, definitely the new uh, uh, start will be to look out the new technologies and how we can adopt in our organization. Definitely, we will look into it.
But are there any some specific pilots which are already running?
Not now. We are right now focusing on the SAP implementation.
Yeah.
So once it is done, so then we will focus on the new technology.
Sure, sir. Thank you. So, looking ahead in 2025 and beyond, in next couple of years, as a senior technology leader, which are your top three priorities?
Yeah, I think first and most priority will be the industry automation because, like I said, we are running a legacy plant as well, legacy system and legacy
Right.
plants. So the industry automation is the first and most. And after that, the SAP automation, the data which we will get from the industry automation, that we will integrate with SAP. So that data we can tightly integrate with SAP. So SAP automation will also be part of it, right? So these are the two priorities which we will take. And obviously the cyber security and all that definitely in the roadmap.
Yeah, cybersecurity, in fact, is a very interesting,
Yeah.
interesting thing you touched upon. A lot of organizations, whether they are implementing AI, whether they are going for automation, cybersecurity is a big headache.
Yeah.
And since it's a constantly evolving technology world, you need to keep up with the basics to make sure that your systems are secure. So, could you highlight some of the initiatives that you plan to take or already undertaking to, to make sure that your organization is cybersecurity proof?
So yeah, I would say it's not a headache, it's a necessity basically.
Yeah,
Right? Because when you are moving to digital transformation, you bring lots of digital devices, you bring lots of digital systems. So to make them secure, because you have to secure your information as well, because everything is going to be digitalized. So that information should be protected and should be safe. So for that, cyber security is the necessity to protect the system and to protect the information which is there in the system to for the misuse. So that cannot be, that should not be misused.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that is the most, for most priority when you are going for a digital transformation.
Strategies for the future. If you could probably share some insights for our future leaders, the next 100 winners who are aspiring to become CIOs. What are the 4 or 5 key success mantras that you believe can actually shape, IT leaders' career in the future?
Yeah, I think everything drives from the customer satisfaction. When, for example, if our business priorities are aligned with the technology, so that is something is the most important, because everything you are doing in a company that translate to the customer satisfaction.
Customer satisfaction.
So when the customer is satisfied, and when you are keeping pace with the competitors, right? So that is the most important, and I think we should implement technology which is there to support to the organization and up to the, and to get the customer satisfaction. So if your customer is satisfied and your business is aligned with the technology, I think that is the most successful path for any organization.
So the biggest success mantra for you as a technology leader is to make sure that your customer is well taken care of.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
all technologies, of course, all technologies and business objectives revolve around that.
Yeah. Without objective, there is no use of technology.
Yeah. So just one last question in terms of future trends, technology trends. Uh, uh, which are the top 2 or 3 trends that you believe will take a center stage in 2025 and beyond?
So industry people, now the companies are moving for industry automation, definitely, because now you cannot run your industry in a legacy mode. You have to have the advanced technology in the business, and that is only possible through industry automation. The companies, like, they are using AI and chatbots for the customer support. So that is something I think we should do the POC for our businesses, and we should get that implemented if that is suitable for us.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Well, that brings us to the end of yet another insightful episode of Studio Talks by CIO&Leader. We have had some great conversation with Dr. Bansal, who has shared some very valuable lessons and his implementation journey. We are truly delighted to host him, and we look forward to having more such conversation as we move forward. Dr. Bansal, thank you very much once again, sir.
Thank you.